welcome back. Today we have a really gentle, maybe like a Sunday morning type of flow. Do join me on your mat, be cautious of your body, do what feels good today, breathe. So do allow yourself to arrive, sitting cross-legged if that's good for you. If today you prefer with the legs out long, sometimes that's a little more comfortable, or you may be comfortable with those feet behind. Take any comfortable seat that's good for you today. Sitting up nice and tall through the spine. Simply rest those arms, those hands wherever they need to be and close down through the eyes. Allow those arms to rest wherever feels authentic. You might like them on the knees with the palms facing up. Maybe that pointy finger is connected to the thumb. You may prefer hands planted, or you may like those hands rested in the lap. Simply slowing down and tuning in with the breath. Can you invite that breath to flow in through the nose and out through the nose? Breathing in for the count of 4 and breathing out for the count of 4. Just regulating that calm, soft breath. Throughout our practice, our minds love to be busy, they love to be doing. So when that mind wanders off, reconnect with the breath, thinking soft breath in, releasing soft breath out. You don't have to force or change, but simply feel every breath. As you next breathe out, drop that chin down to the chest. Maybe you blink those eyes open, or maybe you don't. Here, simply sway that head side to side. Feel the back of the neck, softening off, and rest those arms beside the body. Palms can face up if that's comfortable. As the head sways to the right, maybe the left arm hovers. And as the head sways to the left, maybe the right arm hovers. Breathe through the nose. Both palms face up and we breathe in. Reach those arms above the head, look high. Exhale, bring that energy down. Again, take that in breath. Sweep, lift from the earth, lift up and open. And exhale, hands come down to that heart center. Gaze to those fingertips. Interlace the fingers. Breathe in, turn and reach to press the palms up to the sky and lift that gaze. So you might look to the thumbs. You might be able to look towards those little fingers. That rib cage is lightly scooping in, feeling nice and long through that lower back. Pressing high to the sky. We breathe in, and as you breathe out, little twist. So right hand down to the left knee, land those left fingertips, take that gaze over the shoulder. Still feel every breath. And breathe in, reach those arms up, lift to the sky. Exhale, switch sides. Here again, relax the chest, those shoulders. Can you maybe soften through the thighs, through the knees? And every out breath, the left ribs are rotating through that little bit more. Breathe in, reach those arms back above the head. And as you breathe out, sweep the arms down, collect those knees in, and give yourself that cuddle. Allowing the head to relax, to sway side to side. Again, just do find or feel any tightness and allow yourself to move into that space. Beginning to lift that gaze forward. You're going to lengthen that right leg out to the side and the left sole of the foot comes to the inside of that right leg. Make sure you've got a nice comfortable seat. So you might just kind of want to lift yourself up so you can sit tall and maybe that right foot presses out. Palms are facing forward. Seated, kind of like a variation of your cat-cow. You're going to reach those arms to the back and as you breathe in, lift the heart, the chest. Exhale, like you're cuddling a big beach ball, chin to chest, that belly button scoops in, you broaden those shoulder blades. Breathe in, throat, heart lifts. Exhale, chin to chest. And again, take that, breathe in, drop the fingertips. Exhale, chin to chest. This time, breathe in, reach those arms above the head. And as you breathe out, float those arms down. Palms face the sky, and we breathe in, lift up. And then centering down into that heart center. Release the left hand as you breathe in, right arm lifts. Exhale, reach through the left ear, drop that ear down to the shoulder. Maybe slide those left fingertips away. Are you breathing soft in and out through the nose? Soften that left arm, that left shoulder, and breathe in, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. So you may simply land the fingertips, you may land the hands, you might begin to walk a little further forward. Relax through the forehead, relax those shoulders. Maybe you just feel that space for that right side, maybe you feel that space for the left hip. How does it feel to have a little sway? Beginning to walk those hands back in, palms slide together, and we breathe in, lift. Exhale, float those arms down. Both hands hook behind this right leg as we bring it in. Left leg then lengthens out, and the sole of that right foot comes to the inside. So again, check with that pelvis, that lower back, and inhale, lift. Exhale, ground down to the heart. Interlace those fingers, breathe in, turn and reach to press up. And exhale, float those arms down, palms face the front, seated cat-cow, reach those arms to the back, expand that heart, breathe in. Exhale, this time give yourself a cuddle, wrap those arms around you, chin to chest. Breathe in, open that front body, and exhale, give yourself that cuddle. Last one, breathing in, lift the gaze. Exhale, give yourself that cuddle. And breathe in, reach high. Exhale, take that fold forward. So again, fingertips might land, palms of those hands might land, or you may fold a little bit further. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Walk those hands back in, palms slide together, and we breathe in, we reach up. Exhale, float those arms down, hook that leg, left leg in, and make your way to tabletop. Come to hands and knees. So your tabletop position, you want those fingers spread, knees just a comfortable stance, and we'll start by swaying forwards and backwards. Keeping your gaze down to that space between the thumbs, keeping the back of the neck, the spine nice and lined, so we breathe in to rock forward, and we breathe out to sway back. Exaggerate these here, so you're going to turn them into your forward, your back, your cat, your cow. Breathing in, round up cat stretch into chest. Exhale, arch through that spine, really feel that movement, hips, spine, breathe in, chin to chest. And exhale, arch that spine. Exaggerate them a little bit more, so as you breathe in, roll all the way open. And as you breathe out, sway all the way back to child's pose, lower the forehead. Take it again, breathe in, roll open. Exhale, arch through that spine, melt those hips back. Slide the fingertips out, pause, and hold in balasana, child's pose. Breathe through the nose. Breathe in, roll up, cat stretch. Gaze slightly forward, bend into those elbows, our little flow, elbows bend inwards, and we lower all the way to the ground. We breathe in, we lift the forehead, the heart, shoulder blades back, straight into down dog. So tuck those toes, strong through those arms, hips lift up and back. Feet step roughly hip width, and as you get to this first dog here, paddle that dog out, take him for a little walk. Maybe the head has a gentle shake of a yes and a no. A little wiggle into that lower back, just feel into your body. Wiggling ribs, side body, hamstrings. Breathe out to stillness, relax through the head. Feel the hands press into the earth, feel the maybe shoulders feel like they slightly lift away from the ears if that feels possible. We lift that right leg up, we breathe in. When we breathe out, we lower that right leg down. Switch sides, inhale left leg. And as you breathe out, gently float that leg back down, back to the right side as you inhale. And as you breathe out, can you bend that knee, drop the foot over to the left? Check in here. Sometimes we collapse into that left shoulder. Can you press nice and strong and square the chest, the gaze to that left big toe? Lift your gaze forward, breathing in. Right foot steps between those hands. Land that left knee down. Lift that gaze forward as you breathe in, lift up. Exhale, little fingers rotate in, those thumbs to the back, really open, lift in. Take that breath in, exhale to run a stretch, hips to the back, right tiptoes lift up. Landing those fingertips down. Sometimes here you might prefer to look to those right toes for balance, or if you can, chin tucks the chest, neck lengthens in line with the spine, gaze to that left thigh. Left arm might reach forward if that feels good. Remember, you're always more than welcome to keep a little bend into that right knee if that's where your hamstring is this morning. Breathe out, land that left foot, gaze forward. Tuck those left toes and you bring that knee off the ground as you look forward a little higher this time. Press into the earth and breathe in, into your high lunge. So when I say a little higher, you're always welcome to keep that knee down if it's best. If that lower back arches out, you're welcome to keep that knee a little bent. Feel those left ribs wanting to rotate forward in this lunge and maybe challenge the balance a little as you look high. Keep those feet grounded as you breathe in, fingertips reach forward, look to the right toes, and exhale, can those fingertips reach back? Kind of imagine I'm really pulling those arms back as you broaden the collarbones, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, land those hands, right foot swings all the way up and back. And breathe out, land that right foot down to the ground. Step those feet a little further back, rise tip toes, chin to chest, and breathe in, roll forward into your plank. Exhale, drop those knees, untuck the toes, balasana, child's pose. Closing down through the eyes. And simply just taking a moment to be still in your child's pose. To feel the energy from your flow so far. And take your breath in, roll up, cat stretch, take that little flow, those elbows they bend, we lower all the way. Inhale, baby cobra, shoulders away from those ears a little, neck nice and long, and downward dog, tuck those toes, the hips lift up. Again, feet roughly hip width. Relax the head. Feel those hips flow up, back and down. Feel the palms of the hands, the fingers spread. Left leg, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, option, bend that knee, drop the foot to the right. Making sure that that right heel isn't rolling out. So you want to see if that right heel can roughly stay behind those right middle toes. Lifting your gaze forward, low lunge, inhale, left foot steps through, land through that right knee, look forward. And your next breath in, sweep those fingertips up. Can you lift that gaze? So you may prefer to keep that gaze forward, sometimes helps with our balance. Sometimes here these toes grip, so can you spread into that left footprint? Take that breath in, exhale, run a stretch, hips to the back, left tiptoes lift up. Land those fingertips. Again, taking your gaze to that right thigh if that feels possible. Squaring that right hip, maybe forward, bringing more space left hamstring. You may even flex that foot, or remember that knee is welcome to stay soft. As you breathe out, that left foot lands, right toes tuck, gaze forward, bring the right knee off the ground, and inhale, lift. Breathe out, hold. Still feel that energy sparking up and out of those little fingers in, thumbs back. Maybe lift that gaze high. Strong with that right heel. Inhale, reach fingertips forward, look to the left toes. Exhale, reach the fingertips to the back. Maybe your gaze is towards that right big toe right now. Spread in through that left footprint. Take a breath in, exhale, three-legged dog, land those hands, left leg lifts up. A breath, and the exhale lands that left foot down to the ground. Option stay here, option comes straight to child's pose, or one little mini vinyasa flow. Breathe in, roll forward. Option, drop to the knees as we were before, or you can take full chaturanga if that's good. Elbows squeeze in. Breathe in, roll the forehead, the heart through and open. And downward facing dog. Last inverted V of our little morning practice. Just checking in with that whole body today. Relax the head. Breathe in, rise tiptoes. Exhale, press those heels down. Take that again as you breathe in, rise to tiptoes. And breathing out, heels down, hips high. This one, you're going to inhale, rise tiptoes, but keep those heels lifted. And breathe out, bend into the knees for 4, on 3, 2, shoulders, chest strong, 1. Hold in stillness. Soft breath through the nose. Lift that gaze forward and breathe in, step or jump into a seated position. And then lengthen those legs out. Give those arms a little wiggle, a little shake off. So quite a lot on those arms here this morning, so we just want to have a little soften through the upper back. Arms out, palms facing forward. Give yourself a cuddle. And then bring the backs of those arms together. Maybe here, hopefully the backs of those hands and forearms are touching. If not, you may have the hands touching, wherever's good. Can we lift the elbows into those eagle arms? Maybe we flex those feet, send the tippy toes up to the sky. Breathe in, elbows lift. Exhale, little fingers slightly feel like they're reaching forward. So we'll come to this side. So you're seated, soles of those feet are pressing forward. You've got your eagle arms, the elbows are lifting, and the little fingers reach forward as we kind of feel open across that upper back. Here, if you don't feel this, you're welcome to hook the right arm across and anchor that left arm in. Lifting, 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 breathing in and breathe out, release. Take that cat-cow, seated, breathe in, lift up. Exhale, chin to chest. Take that breath in, lift it open. Exhale, chin to chest. Breathe it in, lift up. Exhale, give yourself that cuddle. This time, the left arm is over. So your left arm might hook and that right arm might hook, and you take those eagle arms the opposite direction. Breathing in, lift fingertips, flex the feet. Breathing out, breathe and hold. Feel the sit bones to the earth, for the soles of the feet flexed. And breathe out, release those arms, drop the chin to the chest, inhale, lift up. And center in that strength, body awareness to the heart, relax the toes. Bring yourself into your comfortable seat. So cross leg, legs long, or legs behind you again. Closing down through the eyes. Just noticing the rhythm of that breath right now. The rhythm, the flow, the heartbeat. Noticing the prana, the energy, the effects of our gentle flow together today. Taking in breath and sweep those arms up as you collect that focus, that moment, and land it at Antihada, at your heart. Thanking yourself just for pausing your busy day, moving and breathing into that body. Om Shanti.